Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison and a speed test between the Galaxy Note 5 versus the OnePlus 2 that has this 4GB of RAM. And so let's just quickly start off this comparison. From the display, of course, both of these two phones are phablet category phones. The Galaxy Note 5 has a 5.7-inch screen. This is a Quad HD resolution, which is also way more higher than the 1080p 5.5-inch display 1080p resolution that we have on the OnePlus 2. Definitely a lot of people weren't gonna mind this because of course 1080p is also really nice, but again it's not the best that the market has. Also this is an AMOLED display, this is a IPS display, so but it is really awesome in terms of the outdoor visibility, even brighter than the iPhone 6. Of course this is the AMOLED display, so it also performs really nice, especially in sunlight. So display wise, both phones are really awesome. If we take a look at the build quality of both of these two phones, I'm just gonna lock both of these two phones up. So the Galaxy Note 5 comes with a really nice premiumness. Of course with this gold color, it is like a real crush phone. Full metallic body, no plastic, while this phone has metal on the sides but plastic on the back. This is a removable back, but you can't really remove the battery. You can remove the back, you can have swappable covers and all that, but yeah, I mean that's a customization that you get, but definitely it is not that premium at all. Also this is having like a sandpaper type of feeling. Of course it's sandstone black back, so it feels really nice in terms of grip and all that, while the Galaxy Note 5 seems to be a little bit slippery, but I think you can use a case with it. Of course I think you should use a case with your phone. So I'm just gonna quickly take a look at the fingerprint scanner. So we do get the fingerprint scanner on both of these two phones here. Really nice. I mean, I haven't seen any problem with the Note 5 in terms of the fingerprint scanner, but there are some problems with this one, which can be fixed with a software update. But of course, if you take a look at the software, this is running TouchWiz UI with the 5.1.1 Lollipop. This is running Oxygen OS with the 5.1.1 Lollipop. So we're just going to take a look here in the settings on both phones. I'm just going to go into About Device, and as you can see, if we click on the software information, 5.1.1 Lollipop, 5.1.1 Lollipop. So the Note 5 is really optimized. I mean really optimized. If you are my subscriber, you have watched the videos that I did with the Galaxy J5 and the J7. Those phones are the mid-range phones from Samsung, but with the 5.1 version, Samsung really did a great job in terms of optimization. Not gonna see any lag, so Note 5 is definitely a really awesome phone in terms of speed, while the OnePlus 2 is awesome if we take a look at the specs, but I think it can be improved a little bit, but at the moment it's having some problems in terms of speed. But yeah, we'll do a speed test. So speaking of the speed test, the Note 5 comes with a Exynos 7420 chipset octa-core. This one comes with a Qualcomm 810. 4GB of RAM is on both of these two phones. So I'm just gonna quickly close everything in the background. So we're just gonna start off the speed test now. So starting off from the boot up comparison, let's see which one will be faster. I booted up both of these two phones at the same time. So let's see. And as you can see, Galaxy Note 5 is up and running. Wow, the OnePlus 2 is really slow. Okay, seems like it's powering on. I'm just gonna connect both of these two phones to the same Wi-Fi connection. Wow, it's taking a lot of time. Oh, it's on, so I'm just gonna quickly enter the password. Okay, so it seems like we are on both phones are on the same network, so I'm just gonna quickly take a look at the general speed. So looking smooth. Let's open up some of the application. Let's start off from Temple Run here. Here we go. Whoa, what the hell? So I got some kind of notification, so I'm just gonna quickly close it. Sorry about that. Starting again. Temple Run. Here we go. Wow. I mean, what is wrong with OnePlus 2? Look at that. It's like it's stuck there. Wow. That was a huge fucking lag. I mean, I don't know. Okay, clear win there. No thanks. So yeah, everything is open in the background. This is a 4GB variant. I'm just gonna show you in the settings so that, I mean, of course, if you are my subscriber, you know that, but I'm just gonna show you that this is 4GB of RAM. So I'm just gonna close the settings and leave the Temple Run open in the background. So let's take a look at the Subway Surfer. Here we go. And let's see. Looking nice. Wow, the Galaxy Note 5 is done. And this one hasn't even started yet. Okay. Wow, that was like super duper lag there. Let's see if we can check out Twitch. Okay, Galaxy Note 5 wins this race. Oops. Let's open up the dialer. Let's just open up the stock system applications. Let's see how this will perform in terms of that. Wow, again there was like a noticeable difference there. Messaging, I can't believe it. Like I told you in my review that this phone is definitely slow. I mean, I'm a guy that I own a lot of phones, and I was using S6 as my main phone. I mean, it is even slower than the Galaxy S6, even slower than the Galaxy A8 if you have watched that video. So I mean, it's a disgrace to the Note 5. I don't know why it's performing really bad. I think we're just gonna take a look at the camera. Wow, seems like Note 5 was slightly faster. I'm just gonna take a look at the settings. There we go. Wow, so you can see that even though it's having like 4GB of RAM, Snapdragon 810, but it is still shit. It's performing really laggy, and it is, I don't know, I mean, it definitely is because of some software issue. It needs software optimization. No, but let's just move towards our browser test. So Chrome versus the internet. I'm just gonna use the stock browser on both phones. Okay, so let's just do this. I'm just gonna open up and type again. WWE.com. So here we go. Let's see. And wow, I mean, they both are taking time. I mean, obviously it's because of the Wi-Fi connection is acting really funny at the moment, but as you can see, OnePlus 2 loaded the website first here. Zooming in and out, looking really smooth here. I can't really zoom in and out here on the Note 5. Of course, Note 5 loaded up the mobile side, but I mean, and this one is also loaded. This one has also loaded up the mobile side, but I can't really zoom in and out. Of course, maybe it's because of the browser difference. So I'm just gonna quickly open up the Phone Arena, phonearena.com. Phone Arena. So let's go. Wow, OnePlus 2 definitely performing good with the Wi-Fi, of course. Nice. Zooming in and out feels really nice. Okay, Galaxy Note 5 took some time, and as you can see, both are on the same Wi-Fi connection. So we will open up GSM Arena, gsmarena.com. So here we go. Let's see. And Okay. OnePlus 2, whoa, wins. OnePlus 2 again, faster. And I mean, yeah, browser wise you can see there's a difference, but of course this is maybe because of my Wi-Fi connection, but yeah, it is a speed test, and on my Wi-Fi connection currently OnePlus 2 is giving us a little bit better speed, but we'll just open up a last website, which is gonna be, let's see, TheVerge.com, another tech website, TheVerge.com. So I have it there. Here we go. Let's see this time. And again, it seems like OnePlus 2 will win. Okay, now the difference was really minimal. Seems like OnePlus 2 was slightly faster, but as you can see, zooming in and out looks really nice, and text look also crispier on both phones. But I'm not sure if you can see through camera, but white looks a little bit more sharper here on the Note 5, maybe because of its Quad HD resolution and Super AMOLED technology, maybe. But so yeah, well, that was a speed test, and as you can see in terms of the application, Note 5 just bitch slaps OnePlus 2. I mean, it was like really freaking slow. I don't know why. It definitely needs some software optimization. So if we talk about the camera, the OnePlus 2 comes with a 13 megapixel camera. The Galaxy Note 5 comes with a 16 megapixel camera. We have a laser autofocus over here, and over here we got the heart rate sensor. So of course I'm just gonna quickly fire up camera on both of these two phones here. Okay. First we'll take a look at the Note 5's camera. So this is a 16 megapixel sensor. It is really awesome. You can control exposure. You can also take a look at different features that we get. For example, if I click here into settings, the video recordings all the way from Ultra HD to VGA, that's pretty nice. Tracking, autofocus, video stabilization is there. Of course, both of these two phones doesn't have the micro SD card slot, so you can check out, if you click on the mode, there's a couple of features that we get. Auto Pro is a nice mode if you want to change the ISO and all that. Video collage, pretty awesome. Visual shot, fast, slow motion, live broadcast. You can also download some stuff there. So I think camera is definitely feature rich on the Note 5 as compared to the OnePlus 2, which kind of have like a stock type of look. So I just quickly fire up the camera from the lock screen, and if we go to the back camera, and as you can see, we got a really nice UI. If we swipe, okay, if I swipe like this, you can see we got photo, video, panorama, slow motion, and time lapse. Of course you can focus. This is a laser autofocus, so back camera performs really nice. I already did a camera comparison. You can check my channel out. Flash looks pretty awesome. Front camera is 5 megapixel on both ones, and to be honest, the Galaxy Note 5 has a little bit better front camera than the OnePlus 2. But anyways, both are good in outdoor shots, but indoor shot wise, OnePlus 2 just really does not have that good quality as compared to our Galaxy Note 5. So and of course, like I said, I was using the Galaxy S6 as my main phone. One of the reasons that I noticed that on the OnePlus 2 that was odd is because of its weight. It is really heavy, and it is thicker, almost like 9.85 millimeters. So that's the thing that you will notice if you are used to Samsung phones. I mean, if you are using Samsung phones for quite a time, then you will definitely going to notice that. And also size wise, a lot of people do talk about the size and all that. This is a 5.7 inch screen, but as you can see in terms of size, both are pretty equal. Note 5 does look slightly bigger, but that's because of its size. But yeah, screen to body ratio is really awesome on the Note 5. That's why even with the 5.7 inch screen, is definitely not looking that much of bigger. So lastly, if I talk about the battery on both phones, this phone is coming with a slightly bigger 3300 mAh battery, while the Galaxy Note 5 comes with a 3000 mAh battery. Like I promised, I'll make a separate video for both of these two phones talking about the battery in depth. But what I've seen with the the OnePlus 2, based on my usage, it has given me like 17 hours of solid usage with slight gaming, Wi-Fi, continuous Wi-Fi, Facebook, and music, songs, and all that. So I mean, definitely that is definitely not that much good. I mean, it should last. It should have last like 1 day plus. I mean, it's a flagship category phone. While our Galaxy Note 5, definitely based on my usage, it gave me like 1 day plus solid usage, with slight gaming, and of course the same things that I did with the OnePlus 2. So yeah, this, even though with a smaller battery, it is better. Like I said, the optimization is the key that Samsung have, and yeah, if we also talk about the price, this is why this phone shines really bright. This is having like $389 price point, really awesome price for the specs. While the Galaxy Note 5 will cost you around 79,000 PKR in Pakistan, which is around like $790. So yeah, there's like a big difference, and of course, if you buy this one from an online store instead of invites, then it will also going to cost you more, around like $490 in my country. But yeah, if we take a look at the price via invites, then yeah, it's pretty cheap. So yeah, definitely I think that the Note 5 is noticeably better. And like OnePlus says, it's a flagship killer. No, it is not a flagship killer. It's nowhere near to kill a flagship like a Note 5. So definitely, it's not about the processor, it's not about the RAM, it's about the optimization. So really nice. That's the thing that Apple does with its iPhone. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure you subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe to this channel, like this video, and I'll see you in the